No Tyler Hero, no Bam Adebayo. This Miami Heat team is 7-4 and 5-0 at home. I don't know why people are saying we don't need Tyler and Bam to come back and we should trade them. I don't know where you guys are getting that from. We need them. We still need. Those are two of our best players. This Miami Heat team is actually growing because we have young guys stepping up in Nico and Khalil Ware and Jaime. And to be honest with you guys, we deserve this. We deserve to be 7-4. We deserve to be 5-0 at home. We've been through so much pain and trauma throughout the years. Just look at it from the bubble, 2020. Dragic and Bam go down. Then after that, we don't win the following year. Then Tyler breaks his hand. We sign BBL Lowry. He doesn't really work out the way that we want. There were just so many ups and downs throughout all the years. We went to two NBA Finals, 3 Eastern Conference Finals. We were 1 Jimmy Butler shot away from going to three NBA Finals. And the fact that we're having a phenomenal regular season and we're down our 2 best players, I can't wait for Bam and Tyler to come back. Wiggins has been phenomenal, okay? Everyone from top to bottom, Norman Powell, Fontecchio, Drew Smith, I cannot say not one bad thing about anyone on this roster. And don't even get me started on that game last night. Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're absolutely fraudulent. Mobley, I don't understand why they want to compare him to Bam or Chris Bosh or Kevin Garnett. They want to worship him and prop him up like he's a DPOY. Khalil Ware single-handedly took care of Jared Allen and Mobley, 2 veteran centers that are in the NBA. Oh, and Jovic, thank God he was actually rebounding last night. And that game-winning play drawn up by Spo and Chris Quinn, that is why you have to have an elite coach. That is why you have to have your players locked into the system. Norman Powell last night with 33 points. Drew Smith and Davion Mitchell. Do you guys realize that Davion Mitchell has like 200 steals? Like 200 steals is absolutely ridiculous. This Miami Heat team, I warned you guys and I told you guys, we are going to be better than what people think. We have size, athleticism, defense, versatility, scoring for once. We can finally crack more than 90 points. We're not giving up leads. We can actually stay in the game. We're not going 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes without scoring. And I don't fear anyone in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks, the Celtics, the Bucks, 76ers, the Pistons. I don't fear nobody. As long as we're healthy, I will put this Miami Heat team against anybody. Lou Will says that Norman Powell and the Miami Heat are the perfect marriage. This is the perfect marriage for him down in Miami. Norman Powell is a guy that's fit for that environment. Now, I think he thrives where there's structure, now accountability. This might have been the perfect thing to happen for him. And I can already tell you guys, Norman Powell and Bam Adebayo, they are solidified all-stars. Solidified all-stars. Bam Adebayo, people are forgetting what Bam is doing. But Norman Powell, he is the scorer that we need, and I can't wait for Tyler to come back. I keep trying to tell you guys, in the past, especially when we didn't have Terry, when he was out with the neck injury, Jimmy Butler was out when he twisted his ankle, and especially when he was gone, Tyler Hero was the only true scorer. Yeah, Bam can score, but sometimes he's not going to give you the scoring punch that you need. So everyone's going to hammer down on Tyler Hero, and who's next? Who was honestly going to score in any of the recent 2 years? Who was going to score in the playoffs? That's why we were getting destroyed off the court versus Cleveland and versus the Boston Celtics. Now you have Wiggins, you have Tyler, you have Powell, you have Bam. You have 4 guys that can give you 20 points. And of course, they're all going to feed off each other in a free-flowing offense where everybody's involved. Everyone actually looks happy to be there. This is the type of offense where anyone can thrive in, and especially with the group that we have.
We should.
Because he ain't Luka, but
we should.
that is another trade. I thought he had an opportunity to be an all-star last year. He had a chance to get some money as well. One of the 2 things didn't happen for him, and sometimes if you feel like you're not getting your just due, you want to go somewhere to be able to get your just due. And I think this is the perfect marriage for him down in Miami. We talk about Heat culture, the structure that they have, how organized they are, the way they carry themselves as an organization. If you're overweight, you're not playing. How they go about conditioning. Norman Powell is a guy that's fit for that type of environment. I think he thrives in an environment where there's structure, where there's accountability for you to do things outside of the basketball rim. This might have been the perfect thing to happen for him. So we can concentrate on the Clippers, but I think for the Miami Heat to recognize this is a guy that we feel like can be a culture changer for us, or that can fit into the culture that we have, we got to go get this guy. And it shows. He's averaging 25 points.
DeMarcus Cousins and Chandler, they also have to agree with Lou Williams. They're doing their thing right now. A lot of people had them written off, but when you look at the roster and how they play, it's a good combo of players. This is a team to come playoff time will start saying Heat culture again, and a team you don't want to face. Of course not. I keep trying to warn you guys. We actually have Scorers, defenders, athleticism, size, and Khalil Ware and Jovic and Jaime, they're only going to get better. I'm not trading anyone on this roster. I don't care how many mock trades for AD or anyone else that I see out there. This Miami Heat team is going to be dangerous, fully healthy. You cannot double anyone. Why? Because you're going to have Norman Powell, Wiggins, or Bam open, or Tyler. You can't double anyone. This team is going to be lethal come playoff time.
So to watch him develop into what he's become today, I mean, it was meant to be. So he's in a great place in his career right now, happy for him. But this dude worked his tail off to get to this point. He's in a good spot in Miami now. Like Lou said, it's almost like a match made in heaven. The way he carries himself, the way he goes about, each game, it leaks, Heat culture.
Yeah,
so,
some guys just fit the mold.
Yeah, so
guys, like
this was definitely meant to be. You could tell he's in a good spot. You could tell he's comfortable. Obviously, this organization is behind him, and they're also, they're doing their thing right now. A lot of people had them written off in the beginning of the year, but when you really look at this roster, you think about the way they play. This is a good combination of players. It's a combination of underdogs, led by Bam, who's been an underdog basically his whole career. This is a good group, so it's not surprising.
This is a team come playoff time where we start talking about Heat culture again. And we're
Here we
starting
go.
about it's a team you don't
But it
want
feels
to
a
face.
little different.
They're well coached. They play hard, and now they add a guy like that.
Not to
who can
me,
give you
Beto.
25,
This
30.
feels more like Heat culture than it's ever felt.
Feels fast. I don't know. It feels more. It feels more fun. I feel like this
This is more
more
Heat
fun
culture
to
than
watch.
Heat culture.
It kind of is. It's more Heat culture than Heat culture. And by the way, it begs the question: are they better without Tyler Hero? I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Guys, that's what they're gonna do all day, everywhere. Okay.
Kentucky.
And there's going to be nothing but great basketball coming. We play the Cavs one more time. We're going to stomp them out. We're going to stomp out the New York Knicks 2 more times. And don't forget, this Jimmy Butler game and the Golden State Warriors, we're going to stomp them out too.